Hello. A small team at Baltimore University have been working with Open Storytellers, who are an organisation based in Frome who support the creative interests of people with learning disabilities. Our research comes from an Impact Accelerator Award funded by the Arts and Humanities Research Council, known as the AHRC. For this project, we explored how museums and heritage spaces can be made more accessible for people with learning disabilities. These top tips describe simple changes that museums and heritage spaces can make to improve accessibility for visitors who have learning disabilities. We will now hand over to Open Storytellers, who will begin to introduce our top tips.
This is for the Frome Museum and Bar speaking to you, and we're Open Storytellers, and we've been asked to create these top tips and create a film about it to understand what the top tips are. Give a warm welcome. Don't be afraid to approach people. This can help visitors feel comfortable and lead to conversations and how they can be best be supported.
Provide pre-visit information. People sometimes look for information about accessibility before they plan their visit. For example, disabled parking and toilets. Make sure your accessibility information is up to date.
Interactive experiences. This doesn't have to be expensive or messy. Examples of this might be a simple Can You Spot trail, a themed arts and crafts corner, or letting visitors dress up in period clothing. We created this sheet mask in our project to tie in with the town's wool heritage.
Become a sensory museum. Create space for all senses such as smell, touch and sound. Consider using smelling cubes, fabrics to touch and sound effects.
Offer choice, share information in different formats, for example, audio and video descriptions, or shorter and longer text if you possibly can.
Provide items to handle. People can learn about objects from their weight and feel. We use a green hand symbol with a tick to show it's okay to touch.
Create accessible signs and displays. People can make sense of exhibits when information is in a consistent font that is large and colour-coded, alongside pictures of individual objects in context.
Share history and build relationships with your community. Local people are experts in their history. Invite them to the museum and share their stories. Be prepared to capture this and listen.
I hope you enjoyed this film and thank you so much for watching it.
We hope you find our top tips useful in making your own museums and heritage spaces accessible. This video was created by Open Storytellers, who have partnered with Baltimore University throughout this museum project. We would also like to thank our other partner, Frome Museum, for their involvement in our project.